For about 400 years we were in bondage, slaves to the Egyptians. Some prayed for God to deliver us while many remained in disbelief. Me? Well, I still believed. Then he came, Moses, that is. He came saying that the God of heaven gave him a message to let his people go, that they might worship him. Pharaoh refused, and through Moses, God began to do miraculous works. Who could forget when all the water in Egypt was turned to blood? Or perhaps when the massive hailstones fell? But it wasn't until the 10th plague, which caused the death of all the firstborn in Egypt, that Pharaoh let us go. And so we left to the wilderness, under the leading of Moses, who was under the direction of God. We followed a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night, who eventually led us to the Red Sea. I remember how many of us wondered where we would go from here, and it wasn't too long after that we felt the earth shake and the sound of horses in the distance. Pharaoh had pursued us and wanted to bring us back, but I remember how God intervened and fought for us. The pillar of fire separated the camp from the Egyptians, and God divided the Red Sea, and we crossed on dry ground. I can remember as if it was yesterday. Once the whole camp crossed, the pillar disappeared, and the Egyptians pursued us. But as they crossed the Red Sea, the Lord released the waters, the Egyptians, and all their army was destroyed. Happy as we were filled with a sense of awe and amazement. For the second time, God has delivered us yet again. But we weren't to stay here. God wanted to take us to a land flowing with milk and honey. We called it the Promised Land. So we began our journey through the wilderness. After some time, we finally arrived to the Promised Land. We sent spies to investigate the land. I was one of them. After a few days, we came back with a report to deliver, along with some grapes and other things to show how great the land was. Unfortunately, most of the spies gave a false report, and a majority of the camp sided with them. I tried to persuade them otherwise, but they were stubborn and got really mad. God was also very angry. I wish we would have taken advantage of this opportunity. Why, you may ask? Well, because as punishment, God sent us back to the desert to wander for 40 years. This was the beginning of our long 40-year trek in the wilderness.